Imagine walking through a quiet town in central Turkey and discovering that beneath your feet is an entire city, not a basement, not a bunker, a vast underground complex descending deep into the earth. This is Derinkuyu, and for centuries, thousands of people could disappear beneath the surface. Welcome to case file number 008. In the Cappadocia region of Turkey, the landscape is famous for strange rock formations, ancient cave dwellings, and structures carved directly into volcanic stone. But some of its greatest secrets aren't visible from above. Derinkuyu is the deepest excavated underground city in the region, extending roughly 85 meters beneath the surface. Its tunnels connect multiple underground levels, containing living spaces, storage areas, kitchens, stables, religious spaces, ventilation shafts, and wells. This wasn't simply somewhere people entered for a few hours. It was designed to support communities underground. But that raises an obvious question. Why would anyone build something this enormous beneath the earth? The answer begins with Cappadocia itself. Millions of years of volcanic activity covered the region with layers of relatively soft volcanic rock. That rock could be carved using simple tools, yet remained strong enough to create chambers and tunnels. Over generations, people expanded underground spaces into increasingly sophisticated complexes. Exactly when Derinkuyu was first created remains debated. Different civilizations occupied Cappadocia across thousands of years, and the underground complex appears to have been expanded and modified over long periods of time. What we do know is that underground settlements became incredibly useful during periods of invasion and conflict. When danger approached, residents could retreat below the surface, and Derinkuyu wasn't easy to enter once the people inside decided you weren't welcome. Massive circular stone doors could be rolled across passageways from inside the tunnels. The narrow corridors created natural defensive bottlenecks. Someone unfamiliar with the underground layout could quickly become lost. But perhaps the most impressive part wasn't the defense. It was the engineering. A sophisticated network of ventilation shafts carried fresh air deep underground. Storage areas allowed food and supplies to be kept below the surface. Wells provided access to water. Different chambers served different purposes. Imagine living here. Above you, danger may have been passing through the countryside. But beneath the ground, families could cook, sleep, store supplies, worship, and wait. And Derinkuyu wasn't alone. Cappadocia contains numerous underground settlements, some connected by extensive tunnel systems. The landscape above looked ordinary. The world beneath it was anything but. Then there's the story of its modern rediscovery. In the 1960s, renovations to a home reportedly revealed access to hidden chambers behind a wall. What appeared to be another room eventually opened into tunnels leading deeper underground. An enormous, forgotten complex had been sitting beneath the modern town. Today, portions of Derinkuyu are open to visitors. You can descend through its narrow corridors and see spaces carved by people who lived centuries before us. But think about what Derinkuyu represents. Human beings didn't simply adapt to the landscape. They transformed the earth beneath them into protection, into shelter, into a hidden world. And after everything archaeologists have uncovered, questions remain about exactly when its earliest chambers were created, who first began carving them, and how the complex changed through the centuries. The evidence ends here, but the mystery doesn't. Case file closed. Now it's your turn. Imagine you're renovating your home. You break through a wall and discover a dark passage leading underground. You shine a flashlight inside. The tunnel keeps going. Do you go in? And if you do, what's the first thing you're bringing with you? Until next time, keep questioning everything.